Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? I've probably be sitting here for a good 5 minutes debating if I want to do the good or the bad news first. Day after Christmas, a beautiful day out here in December, but I'm going to be the Debbie Downer right off the rip. Luke Kennard is going to miss at least 2 weeks of NBA basketball. He is going to be out with his knee soreness. You see the fancy medical term right there. It's just another pile on to the injuries, you know. He will be reevaluated January 7th. Again, does not mean he's going to be returning to basketball activities January 7th. Just means they're going to be checking him back out in 2 weeks. Famous last words, right? You know, Reggie Jackson was supposed to play 2 weeks ago. We're going to talk more about him in a second. You know, Christian Wood's going to be reevaluated here in a few weeks. It's just that all the effective players, the good players that have been playing extremely well this year, have been getting hurt left and right. It's frustrating, man. We can't catch a break. Good news for this injury is that Luke and Langston have been playing very well. One of them is going to be promoted to the starter. Now, I want Luke to start because him and Luke play a very similar style of games, I should say. But knowing Dwayne Casey, he'll probably start Langston Galloway. You know, it's not going to change one way or the other. You know, I do like having a shooter play with Derrick Rose. You know, it doesn't really affect me one way or the other who starts and who doesn't. But knowing Dwayne Casey, you're probably going to be starting Langston Galloway for the next 2 weeks here. So, I mean, it's just the next man up mentality. It sucks. You know, I really wish we would bring up people like Jordan Bone to help take some of this pressure off of. I don't know. It's a sad day, man, because we need Luke Kennard. You know, Luke's been one of the best players for us this year. You know, so hopefully Luke can step up in his God-given opportunity for him and really make a name for himself with the Pistons organization. Maybe not just the NBA making a name for himself, but proving to Dwayne Casey that he is who we think he is, and that can get some proven minutes. And once everyone comes back healthy, that he'll be a big part of our rotation. Because he's got a lot of talent, man. A lot of talent. Good playmaker. Sneaky, athletic. Can shoot the lights out. So hopefully he can excel in Luke's absence. But we are going to miss Luke Kennard. That's a no-brainer. On a more positive note, Reggie Jackson is due any moment. I'm not sure if they're going to wait until January to bring him back. Which, you know, it's not that far away. It's only a few days away at this point. But he's been doing basketball-related activities. He's almost ready to rock and roll. We need a point guard, man. And I know a lot of you guys don't like Reggie Jackson. Believe me, I know. You guys tell me almost every single day. But have no fear, because no matter how you feel about Reggie, it's only going to boost his trade value. You know, he hurt it getting injured. He's going to come in here. He's got maybe a month and a half. Because I think the deadline is February 15th, so it'll be pretty close to a month and some change of trying to dig out of the hole the Pistons have dug themselves. Yeah. So if he comes back and plays really well and we start winning some games, there might be some teams out there be like, yeah, we're willing to give you a little bit more for Reggie. Again, we're not going to get a huge haul for any of our players. The big three, I should say, in Andre, Blake, or Reggie, if we decide to trade any of them. But if Reggie comes back and plays well, and we trade him, guess what? We'll get more in return. And for the people who like Reggie, if he comes back and plays well, guess what? We'll be right back in the playoffs. So it's a win-win for either side. However, if he comes back and doesn't play good, it's a lose-lose for both sides. Maybe not necessarily, because he is an expiring contract. So either way, if you hate him or if you like him, you want him to play well, because it's only going to help us in the long run. It's only going to help us. So even if he plays well, we don't win games, he's still boosting the trade value. So there's that to look forward to. Plus, like I said, we need a point guard in the worst possible way, even if it is just Reggie. And a lot of people, just because he's overpaid, act like he's absolute dog crap, and he's not. You know, he's just all right point guard. All right, you know, slightly above average, if not just an average point guard. So we'll have to see what's going to happen with this team. You know, we said it all off season long that injuries were going to play a huge factor in how good or bad the Pistons are going to be. And they've had the injury bug to almost all of their key pieces. Rather if people are eating avocados, rather if they have bad knees or bad backs, we've almost seen it all. So there's not much you can do at this point for injuries. You can do all the stretches and yoga classes you want. There's not too much you can do to prevent injuries. You know, it's just a part of the game. It happens, and it happens a lot to us. And not just for the Pistons, but in almost all of our sports. You know, it's a part of the game. So, if you're the Pistons and you're getting this news, it's a mixed day. I was just going to talk about the Reggie Jackson stuff, but when I was looking up Piston injury report, Luke Kennard popped up. So it seems like almost as soon as we get one player healthy, another one goes down. It's domino effect, you know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I really don't know what to expect of this team right now. They're super inconsistent. And it's not like any of these players coming back from injury play defense. And that's been one of our huge problems is defense. But the plus side of it, you know, Reggie coming in and can play make, can score. So he's going to do some stupid shots. He's going to do some stupid turnovers. But that turnover number should go down just a little bit. So that might help us out. But he does make a lot of dumb plays. So, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if he's going to be 100%. I don't know. I don't. As much as I want to say Reggie's going to come in here and save the day, I can't because I don't know what to expect. But even without Luke Kennard, I don't know. That's the best I can do for you. I don't have all the answers. I wish I did. But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. Leave it down in the comments. What do you guys want to do? I know a lot of you guys are just put rebuild, blow it up. I'm coming to expect that from you guys now. Injury report, it's just piling on. We need to do something. There needs to be a trade, add some more depth. We'll have to wait. We'll be here before we know it. Saturday, we got something different for Above the Rim. We're doing a trivia game, okay? All for Detroit sports, plus there's been a couple boxing questions in there. And the winner is going to get a prize. So if you guys want on and you want to win a prize, all you have to do is hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll put you on the waiting list. DSA members get first dibs. But if no one else from the DSA wants to be on, I'll throw some of you guys in there. You have a chance to win. So also, we'll need some of you guys to be in the chat to phone a friend. Give some of the DSA members or one of you guys a phone a friend option. So we'll need some people in the chat to help them out. So stay tuned for that. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description. Follow us all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.